sensors are everywhere these days, but the challenge is really on the software side. And TDK has an answer to that. So, Jim, could you tell us a little bit about SensorStage?
Yes, SensorStage is the new software evaluation hard tool for that TDK is introducing. And what we have seen is that a lot of sensors nowadays have been much more advanced than was, even like 2 or 3 years ago. Softwares that was running on like the host platform or something like that are actually being moved onto the sensor itself.
Hmm.
And much like our TDK IMUs, our TDK IMUs now has an embedded edge processor, on board the chip that runs many complex software algorithms and gesture detections, event detections, and our software evaluation platform needs to keep up with that. And so with SensorStage, we are introducing not only to evaluate the performance of the sensor itself, but also all the complex algorithms that can be found on the chip.
Okay. So, does this provide developers with additional input? Can they visualize what's going on?
Yes, yes, absolutely. So, on the chip itself, we have many different types of motion detections and even like customized motions that can be done. And so things such as, tap detection, double tap, pedometer, bring wake-up motion, raising the device, or even like things such as like if you're using smart glasses to remove its smart glasses, putting on, or like shakes and nods and all that, all those things can be done now on the sensors itself, And with the SensorStage, we not only can visualize it, we also give the data that comes, within being able to detect these type of motions.
Okay. Well, are there any other features like scripting, for example? Because oftentimes when you're trying to automate this process, it
Yeah.
requires a little bit more than just grabbing the data.
Yes, Bill. So my background is I was actually at FAE for 15 plus years. And so I worked very closely very down in the very technical details in terms of how to evaluate these sensors. And one of those things that would have really helped me, way back then was if there were ways in which we can do advanced scripting, and SensorStage provide that. If you can develop, using Python scripts, you can write really advanced algorithms and really advanced scripting automation testing, such as being able to automate the on-chip calibration, or being able to calculate the noise, or even averaging the power detection, for this. On
Hmm.
the chip itself. And that can be done and be customized by the users themselves.
Okay. Well, this is obviously something that's to be running on the development platforms you have, but can it be incorporated into an end device where we're trying to figure out exactly how good it's going to work in the field?
Yes, for sure. And we actually have been incorporating this, not only on the TDK hardware, but we've been working with Arduino platforms.
Well, great. Well, thanks for filling us in on SensorStage. It looks like it's be an excellent tool for developers.
Thank you very much, Bill.